There's an intimacy there, there's a sharing there that you don't get in a club environment. Um, our blues is usually people locally within a community who will frequent that. People come from the various ways, but most times where we're friends as young lads them, this we would meet, and whatever. So you meet at this blues, I see you don't at that blues, and so that's our meeting places. Like you know, people will meet in pubs in towns, or same thing, But for us, and not only it's the cheapest way I go. You didn't pay to go in a blues. I have to pay to go into a club, And drinks are above the odds, but reasonable. And like I said, it's warm. You have a fire in the basement there, and if as a young lad you live on your own and wages weren't all that great, so keep your little flat warm and think. Sometimes the best thing to do, come out to the flat and go get warm in the blues. When the people sleep in the blues, I had nowhere else to go to keep warm. So there was that as well. Plus the music was crucial to the whole thing. In that we talk about the communication between people here and back in the West Indies. It's a long spell before you actually communicate with one another. But on the music side of things, the music were coming constantly. And the lyrics of the music are important because it tells you what was happening, political plus locally, So you feel a link then with back home because you still always have that feeling like something always drawing you to go back home, regardless, well, from a personal perspective, regardless how long I live there, I still have that urge to always go back home or eventually go back home. And you maintain that sort of focus. The music is an integral part of that, And I used to go to blues dance like from 8 o'clock at night, believe it or not. And one my reason for doing that was all the new records, the soundmen, the DJs or selectors or what you call them now, would play all the new tunes then before people come. So as soon as you set the sound up, you're gonna try out as a new tune because a lot of those tunes had no labels on them. They were scratched out, so they were pre-releases. So somebody will play a tune, you don't hear it for weeks or months, and you won't hear the name because there's no name on it. You have to know the people, you have to know the artists, you have to know the studio and things like that. So I used to go early and listen, to what's happening. And by the time all my friends are turn up and when the guys start playing the new tunes, I already know them, and they're wondering how. I wouldn't until they say I haven't told them. I'm just telling you now. That was my start. So I go early and I leave late. Most of I'm the last one leaving.
By what time?
8 o'clock in the morning. Late or whatever. Depends. If it's Christmas, then you just don't sleep. I didn't. Just round the clock, Yeah. It was nice. It was really nice, and the political awareness become more and more focused, and you can start more positive outlook on yourself as a person on this planet, as opposed to what we've been told, So the politicizing of my generation took place between the middle to late 60s and the 70s. There's so much was going on.
What did you wear at the time when you were going?
Oh, no.
Anything special dress up? Or?
You got to look Chris Brethren. What? You can't just look any way. You're joking. No girl will look at you. Your shoes got to be so shiny that you can start to see your face in it. And your trousers, the seam can cut you like a razor. The hair. No, you can't. No, it might be so. People say, oh, it's just some blues. But you have to look good. People wear the best. It costs me a fortune. Because you wear a different outfit every weekend. You don't wear this. In fact, over a weekend, you might wear 2 or 3 different outfits. Because you can wear, the thing you wear out Friday night, you can't wear Saturday night because I start dirty. I'm guarantee that, sweaty and thing. So by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at least 3 outfits for the weekend. And each one have to be so, you know what I mean? And the jewelry and the hairstyle. In the 70s, Afro. You know?
So how long did it take you to get ready then? To get out?
Oh, ages, man. Ages, because especially when the Afro came in, right? And all those nutcase decided to have Afro. And they take, first, to prepare Afro, usually here is in plait. Yeah, because you can't maintain it all day, not working and things too much. So usually in plait, so you have to get someone to unplait it. You have to wash it, then you have to comb it out. And that can take hours. You know what I mean? It was madness, really. My had this huge thing, but the thing is, once they go to when you come back in the night, the next morning, it just collapsed. Yes. So you have to find someone again to plait it up again, you know. After a while, I just got fed up, I just cut it off, it just get silly. And then you have your bell-bottom trousers, all sort of styles, you know. But you have to look good. That was the main thing. You have a mixture of all sort of fashion, you know. You didn't stick to it, well, oh, we all have to wear that. You wear what you wanted, really, you know, as long as it look good.
And coming back to what you're saying earlier, so you used to arrive early to listen to the music.
Yeah.
So did people have their own record collections then, or was that because like now every child has
huge
yeah.
record collection everybody had. I think if more than now. I mean, yeah, people download a lot of stuff, but you actually go out and buy the records. So you have massive record. I still got record collection upstairs, huge. Yeah. It was an obsession. I used to walk with 2 boxes of record, 1 soul, 1 reggae, 7-inch vinyl, and just go from house to house playing. I would come in your house and have a clash in your house and your system. That's how obsessive we were. You know, we lived in record shops. You know, well, I did. Yeah, and you're searching for that one that nobody else has. You're looking for that rare one. You heard one. You know. I've looked for record for about 5-6 years before I find it, and still find it. Determined to find it, and still find it. Because artists might do one record, might never do another one again, and there's only so many copies. So you have one of those. When you talk about rare, it is rare. And you didn't have like all the reissue that you have now, because the music was fresh, was vibrant, it was changing every day. Everybody's trying different things, so there's a massive amount of music coming in. This is why England was so important to reggae music from a financial perspective. You have to remember that in Jamaica, very few people had record players. So the record sale in Jamaica, Jamaica create reggae music, but the record sales in Jamaica was tiny compared to here, especially when the native population start getting into reggae music and start buying it as well. So that was, here, England was very important to the development of reggae music in Jamaica. It supported, financially supported. I personally know I spent thousands of pounds supporting reggae music in all its forms. You know, I'm just one of many. You know, it's just some people record collection, you're amazed. You know, unbelievable. I know 3 brothers, that's all they buy. They got like basement full. You know, that's how serious it is. And I know white people as well. Massive reggae record collection. I used to open my waist pocket. I used to work I used to work at this bakery in Charlton, and used to work on a Saturday, and you used to open my waist pocket in a record shop on Alexander Road. There are 2 record shops, Burcomb's and Paul Marsh. And I used to open my waist pocket in there. Took my rent out, that's important. And the rest, anything could happen then. You know, and it usually does. And I'm spending more on record. I buy a record before I buy clothes. And I still do until this day.